Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I got another short video here while I work on the video for Metroid Prime 4. Though unlike Drag X Drive, don't think that's because Balatro isn't worth your time. Jump a bit ahead here, Balatro is a roguelike with a ton of content. But because of the very nature of roguelikes, that doesn't leave a lot for game reviewers like me. I do think there's a reason that if you check out bigger channels in this genre, there's not too many roguelikes being reviewed. Though I do quite like Balatro, and I've thought about making a video on it for some time, so what better time than now? Balatro is the creation of LocalFunk, an anonymous developer who didn't anticipate the game seeing the success it did. Being inspired by Big 2 and seeing a Twitch streamer play a roguelike called Luck Be a Landlord, both being games I've never even heard of, LocalFunk put together a small game meant to be just shared with friends and build his resume for the gaming industry. This game, of course, was Balatro. The game would be a hit upon release to Steam, where fans honestly got a little too overzealous as well. The game won various awards such as Best Indie Game and Best Mobile Game for its iOS and Android ports. It ended up losing Game of the Year to Astrobot. I don't think the backlash was too big, but I do recall numerous social media posts trying to claim Astrobot was a terrible game and that Balatro or Black Myth should have won. Really, I don't care if a game wins an award or not at the end of the day, it's just marketing promotion when one does, or an excuse for a Game of the Year edition for AAA studios. What matters is how does a game play, so let's get into that. Balatro on the surface is really simple. It's poker. Though not Texas Hold'em, which at least for me is where my mind goes when poker is mentioned, but regular, classic poker. Each round is a blind in which you are given a score toggle you have to reach in order to keep your run going. You score points by selecting cards from your deck to make poker hands, and you only have a certain number of hands to make the threshold. You also have discards where you can use one to discard up to 5 cards from what you're holding and draw more cards. Where Balatro makes things interesting is the shop, where you can buy various things that would instantly get your ass beat at any casino.
You cheater! Break his neck! No, don't hurt him. He's my best friend.
Depending on various factors such as your remaining hands, you get money to spend in the shop on things like card packs or vouchers that give you perks. The main thing you want to buy are the jokers. Jokers modify how your hands score and give you additional cash, and so on. Each hand type has a base chip and multiplier, with additional chips being added based on what cards you play, and even more can be added with certain jokers. The multiplier can be increased with special jokers or by using planet cards to level up the hand type. Outside of planet cards, you can also buy tarot cards or rare spectral cards, which have special effects like modifying or destroying cards in your deck, and giving you money based on different variables like the value of your jokers or simply doubling your cash. Tarot cards can also apply special effects to cards, such as making them wild cards and giving them multiplier bonuses or chip bonuses. They can also make special card types, turn them into gold cards, steel cards, lucky cards, glass cards, or stone cards. Spectral cards are usually the most drastic and luck-based, whether it be turning multiple cards into a single random number or suit, or destroying all your jokers to make a copy of ones that you have too. Besides the special cards, there are also modifiers, polychrome, foil, and holographic, which they all stack on top of cards to give additional effects, or they can be applied to jokers. The modifiers are semi-rare spawns that occur when browsing the shop, opening card packs to add additional cards to your 52 deck, or the modifiers have a slim chance of being applied to a joker when using the Wheel of Fortune tarot card. The most coveted modifier though is the negative joker, which makes it not count towards your joker allotment. These are super rare spawns, and I found the best way to get them is to be awarded them for skipping blinds. Each ante has a small blind and a big blind. Skipping either will give you a reward, but as a consequence you won't get paid for completing the blind and be skipping its item shop as well. At the end of each ante you have a boss blind that applies various negative effects such as disabling certain suits, shrinking your hand size, take away money for each card you play, and so on. If you want a successful run, you'll not only have to build up a deck of jokers to survive each blind, but will also need one flexible enough to endure the boss blinds. Once you pass ante 8, you have won that difficulty for the deck and unlock the next one. You can also continue in endless mode if you want. The game has multiple decks to choose from getting an extra hand to play, extra discard, more starting cash, and so on. Each deck tracks if you beat the difficulty with that deck separately. While everything for the most part in this game is luck based, it is fun to stack the odds in your favor. Some joker combinations are extremely overpowered where it's almost a guaranteed victory, especially if you get a legendary joker from a spectral card. If you score one of these, congratulations, you just beat NT8. You will still lose plenty though from either bad luck on the jokers you get, not getting the right card draws, or even just playing the wrong hand type, but that's just the territory that roguelikes occupy. Really, I think the only drawback to this game could be its luck. If you're someone who plays games like say Bind of Isaac for the difficulty that a bad run can bring, you likely won't find what you're looking for here. There is no way for skill to overcome bad luck. You gotta pick the cards you want to buy in the shop, pick the hands you want to play, then hope for some heart of the cards bullshit when you're getting fucked by Orange Jesus.
Heart of the cards, guide me. This card is useless.
I still highly recommend the game though. It may not be for everyone, but for all the people out there that will love it, I hope you have a great time. The graphics are simple but nice, the music is chill as fuck, and the game can be addicting when you're into it. The game also has one hell of a modding scene on PC too, though I have the game on my Switch 1 and 2 for the portability without having to resort to using a phone. You get both portability and the ability to play on a TV or monitor. It's the best of both worlds, and the version I would recommend you get if you're not looking to explore PC mods. Otherwise, pick up the game on Steam. So as I said, the Metroid Prime 4 video will be coming soon. That'll be time for another retrospective. I'm actually writing this script in advance, so hopefully by the time I'm recording and uploading this, I'm back into the swing of things enough that isn't too long before the Prime 4 review is up. Until then, I suggest you go try out Balatro. It may just be your next gaming addiction. Until then, I hope you all have a good night.